Hello and welcome to my channel, Sir Joseph's World. Today I'm going to make this tutorial video especially for those who want to teach here in Japan as an ALT, or if you are already employed as an ALT here in Japan and you are looking for an activity on the subject colors. So I'm going to demonstrate to you my activity, which is by experience tells me that students really enjoyed and they apply the high cognitive domain to think on about colors and the things in our coloring activity. But before that, you have to introduce to them the different colors. So after greeting and asking about the weather's condition, for example, good morning. Good morning, Sir Joseph. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oh, I'm great. How's the weather today? It's sunny. And then you can inject now the color so that to make them realize that the subject matter for the day is color. What color is the sun? Oh, it's orange, it's red, it's yellow. So you'll be expecting different answers from your students. After that, you can ask the day. What day is today? It's Thursday. What date is it today? It's September 20th or it's September 20. Please sit down. And then do not tell them that today we're going to study about colors. You don't need to say that. Just present immediately. For your presentation, just get the bunch of color papers you have. Just make like this. Ta-da! So by showing this, they will realize that you are going to talk about colors. Whites. And then after introducing the color by showing the paper at once, white. And then you want them to drill the color. You don't need to give the instruction, please repeat or please do it again. You don't need to say that. Your action will speak louder than the words. For example, white. So the students will respond just like this. White, 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 white. Put it on the board. Pink, 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 pink. Red, 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 red. So the purpose of doing the action is for them to repeat the word and for them to master it as they do. Orange, 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 orange. You modulate your voice. Do not be monotone like orange, 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 orange. It's too monotone. You can do orange, 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 orange. Play with your voice and students will really like it. Brown, 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 brown. Purple, 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 purple. Blue, 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 blue. Yellow, 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 yellow. Green, 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 green. Black, 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 black. Also, I want to advise you flashcard management. Do not put your flashcard too low or too high or covering your face. You can do it beside your face, maybe 3 to 4 inches, so that they can look at your flashcard at the same time they can catch up the motion of your mouth, because the motion of your mouth will help them pronounce the words accordingly. So after presenting the subject matter and after drilling the target vocabularies, which are the colors, you can now proceed to your activity. So you will say, you distribute, of course, your worksheet. So in your worksheet, there must be the name, that underline for them to write their name, and then the class, grade 5 section 2, 5 section 3, and so on. And then the title will be coloring quiz. The number one, you write orange. Number two, blue. Number three, number one, green. Number two, blue. Number three, orange. Number four, what's number four? We have purple. Number five, what's number five? We have red. Number six, pink. Number seven, brown. Number eight, brown. Number nine, black. And number 10, yellow. I repeat, this will be the sequence of, or the order of the colors that you have to write in your worksheet. Number one, green. Number two, blue. Number three, orange. Number four, purple. Number five, red. Number six, pink. Number seven, white. Number eight, brown. Number nine, black. And number 10, yellow. And below these 10 colors, you're now going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes with pictures. Now starting here with carrot. So you don't need to write anything, just a black and white carrot, which later they are going to decide the color of the carrot. So it's a high level of thinking. We will not just produce or present to the students the fruits and the colors. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry. I have a hay fever or kafun show because it's about to enter the autumn season. So be careful of that. Okay, let's continue. On the left side, you have to put a black and white picture of carrots, which will later represent as orange. And then the wave, black and white wave, which will represent the color blue. The flag of Japan. But if you're just going to put this one without the map, it will not give them the complete idea that this is Japan map, because it may appear like window and so on.
Can I the key?
Okay.
With you.
Thank you. Thank you. So after this, you can put. I'm making instructional. Okay, thank you. So after this, you have to put the flag of Japan, and then below that, you're going to put the flag of Japan, and then which will represent color. So you put the flag in black and white, and then the map here. This is to give the students the complete idea that you are trying to present a flag of Japan. Then here the peach, which will represent pink, and then the snowflake, which will represent white, and then we have the lettuce, which will represent the color green, and then we have eggplant for purple, hair for black, and then banana for yellow, chocolate for brown, we have apple for red, and chestnut for brown. Okay, so this is now your worksheet. So you can prepare this using the school's computer, or you can do this at home. So take a look for your guide. This can be your worksheet. This lesson can be applicable for grades 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So you can screenshot this, and yeah, you can copy my idea. Now, after distributing to the students this worksheet, this is what you're going to do. You have to decide, number one, you have to color before letting them do the activity. You have to answer the first item, which is number one, green. Number one, green. So before the class, you already have to uh, do the first. I have a sample here, but I cannot find it. But what I'm trying to say, number one, this is lettuce, so write number one, and then you already write the alphabet. Okay, you can see it. Okay, since our item number one is green, you have to already answer number one in order to give the students a clear idea of what you are trying to tell them, of what you are trying to instruct them without saying any words. This is a show and tell. If you teach in Japan, show and tell is very important, because if you're going to give instructions to the students, they will not absorb what you're trying to say. They will not be able to understand what you're trying to say. So what you're going to do is, before your class, you already have to answer this. So number one, green. So you write your number one, which you want to tell them to write the numbers of the colors here. These numbers, they have to write it here, but do not tell them what to do, just show them the example, and they will be able to know what you're trying to say. So number one, and then this is an integration of colors, items, and alphabet. So they will also be learning how to write the spelling of each of the colors. So here, Green, green. So number one, they have to decide which of these items is color green. So in this case, this is lettuce. So write the number one, and then the spelling of the color green, and get the color and color it with green. I just don't have the color with me here, but you have to color this green. So the teacher's copy must have this answered item, but the student's worksheet, it must be like this, all blank. Okay, no answer key, only your copy that you're going to show them when you are going to start. So this is how we're going to start with the quiz, or with this activity. Okay, so assuming that you already distributed this worksheet, all of them are holding this worksheet. Okay, you can say, okay, pencil up, just to make sure all of them are ready with their pencils. So students will be raising their pencils. You give them 5 seconds. Pencil up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencil down. Okay, they're now ready. Number one, green. Then show this. In my case, I have the projector, so I'm going to flash the picture of this answered worksheet, and the students will know that, oh, I have to copy number one here. So they are also going to do, okay, copy number one. So based on your sample, they will also write here number one, and then the spelling, Green, green. And then they will color the color green here based on your example. So this will make them realize that you want them to write the number as appeared here on your choices, and the spelling of the color as written here. And for them to decide which of these items represent that particular color. In this case, this is the lettuce, green lettuce. Then proceed. Number two, blue. So when you say blue, students now will decide which of these items is color blue. So in this case, they can see this wave, and then they will write number 2 here. Let them do it themselves because this is the quiz. Number 2, and then write here BLUE, blue, and then they will get the blue crayon or crepas or color pencil and color this blue. Give them at least 2 minutes. It depends upon your students on how they can answer, how fast they can answer. Then, so you say number 3. Number 3, orange. Which of these pictures must be color orange? Get your orange crayon or colored pencil and color the picture with orange. So in this case, it must be the carrot. So the student will now color the carrot and then write number 3 and then write the spelling of orange. They will just copy here. Orange. Orange. Number 4, purple. Which of these pictures must be purple? Get your purple crayon or colored pencil and color the item with purple. So in this example here, eggplant must be purple. So the student will, or the students will color this eggplant with purple. The right number 4, which is in our example, number 4 is the purple, so he or she will write here number 4, and then the spelling of the color, Purple, purple, and continue until you finish all the 10 items. So this is a very interesting activity because the students will learn how to write number, will learn how to write alphabet based on the spelling of each of the colors, and the high thinking ability, the high cognitive domain of learning, because they will not just color anything here without thinking, because they have to decide, they have to recognize, they have to remember, connecting real life situation to this activity, because they have seen this in their real life. They have been to the beach, they saw wave and they know the color is blue. So application of real life situation to your lesson. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you like my tutorial on how to teach colors, especially if you're here in Japan, where we don't really give verbal instructions. We just use show and tell, show the picture, show demonstration without explaining much of the instructions, because too much language will confuse the students. So we just use controlled English in giving instructions, and we are more on presenting an example of our activity. So when you teach colors, 10 colors is enough, and these are the items. I hope you like my English lesson. See you. Thank you.